I think the first thing I did, this is since '84, I was past chair of the Historic Preservation Commission. That was the first commission, the first chairman of that commission. Mayor Jones appointed me to that because I had an interest in the city and I liked the old historical buildings that were around. And that was my first entry, you might say, into city politics and things of that nature. I was president of the Danville Symphony Orchestra twice, actually. Was also, for that matter, president of the Danville Symphony Foundation. Prior to that, I was founding director of the American Heritage Foundation, which was put together primarily to try and get the Fisher Theater saved and restored. I was also president-elect of the Rotary, Noonday Rotary. For many years I was involved in Rotary. I think what I remember, I did the Leadership Danville class, just loved that. That's something I advise everybody to get involved in if they can. I was in class 5, met a lot of great people there, still friends now. I also served on the Strategic Planning Committee the first time, and then the 5-year follow-up I was on the steering committee on both of those studies for the city, which really kind of set the future as far as what our plans were for the city and what direction we'd like to take it and see it ahead. I served on the Strategic Planning Committee then, as I said, and then after that I was also a time with the Boys and Girls Club. I was vice president of the Boys and Girls Club at one time. I really liked working with the Convention Bureau. I served for a number of years on the Convention Bureau's board, and I think they do a worthwhile thing. I was particularly interested, as I implied before, in tourism and our natural resources in the areas and the things that have happened in Danville that bring people here. I think that then I ran for council at one time back in the early '90s, was elected in. Been on the council ever since. I've served on all the committees, public service as well as public works. I was chairman of the Public Works Committee prior, and then I was also vice mayor of Danville in the past. So I really love my council work in the years I've been on there, and I think I have a lot of things to offer. I wrote an ad, an advertisement for the commercial news. It'll be coming out at the end of this week probably, or next week. And I proposed a question that, or at least an idea, a hypothesis for some, that decreasing income plus increasing expenses equals more taxes. That's the question mark, and I said not necessarily. My position has been that we need to look at a complete, how we do business in the city, complete reorganizations of the city. As times change, we have to re-examine what we're doing. We have to see who are essential employees and how many employees we need in every department. We've done that in the last 8 years 3 times. This last time, which is getting us up to the present, I want to touch on a little bit. I pushed very hard that the solution to our problems is not more taxes, it's not raising property taxes. I said we have to look at every department, and we have to start with where our highest expenses are first. Now, our highest expenses in the city are not maybe what you think, the cost of supplies and things for streets and things of this nature. No, they're our payrolls, and our payrolls are 82% approximately of our entire city's budget, and we spend 82% of our income on employees and payrolls. Then when we look at that, we have to look at all the employees from streets department, public works, right on up through the police department and the firefighters department. Go to my website, that's sfoster.info, .info, and there you can see some of my past things that I've said and some of my past positions on various topics, and I really would appreciate your vote this year. Thank you.